All right, we got Adventure Van Man Brian there. He is getting ready to leave Canada after he's been up there. Really good videos. Some nice, pretty photography and some hiking and biking and you know what, camping, right? Yeah. Anyway, so he was interesting. He was saying when he went into Canada a couple of weeks ago, I guess, up into New Brunswick from Maine, they were very reticent about letting him in because his vehicle has a lot of tools and stuff in it, and they thought he was coming up to Canada to work. And you're not allowed to do that. You know, you're supposed to just come up to visit, right? So he had to convince them that, you know, he was just, you know, a nomad with a YouTube channel, and he was just coming up for a couple, you know, weeks of vacation, so to speak. And they actually gave him an exit date. He had, you know, a couple weeks, and then he had to be back down below the border. And he said that if he didn't meet the exit date, they'd put a warrant out for his arrest for having tools in the back of his vehicle as he's entering Canada. Man, holy cow. All right, now they got across the border there. They lectured him. Do not bring citrus or tomatoes. Do not bring any citrus fruits or tomatoes from Canada. That is a major crime. Do not do it. He just said, I think he just said he had some lunch meat and some stuff like that in his vehicle. But, you know, yeah, it's a big... Whatever. He is now in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and let's see if we can find RV Joey's over there, and Dave 2D is back behind that tree. A little too late for the Schoolie Up UP, but hey, yeah, looks like some nice weather. It's really pretty, I'm telling you. Absolutely gorgeous. And I like what he does here. He actually puts the name of the places he's going to. You know, because when you're a critic trying to figure all this stuff out, sometimes you know, where is he? Where I think he said 3 minutes ago. I don't know. Whatever. You always put the name of where you're going in there like that. It really helps me out. So do it for Dave. Anyway, we got some more cooking and some rain and some beaches and some more hiking. And there's the girlfriend. We don't get to see too much of her in these videos, do we? And, you know, occasionally. And so, yeah, it looks like a nice trip. And so where is Brian off to next? Somebody's got to have him in their clickbait pictures, right? Anyway, you wonder if, you know, maybe he was... I wonder. You know, we want a superstar at the Lolapalooza. We'll give him a free campground. You know, it's like, you know, gyms. Do you ever notice that at gyms, they'll get like some sports celebrity and they'll give them a free pass to come in and use the gym because everybody wants to see the celebrity, the football player, the basketball player, whatever. I kind of think they did this with you know who there, Derek. You know, I mean, we need a celebrity to show up, you know, to kind of, you know, more people will want to come and to meet the celebrity. And I don't know, man. The party's over. RV Rebel Girl, got to hand it to her. She did very good coverage of it. She was right there with every little nuance of the event for the last 4 or 5 days. And so now where to? Where's everybody going? You know, yeah. So I think a lot of folks are eventually going to be heading west over to Arizona and the warmer weather now that the cooler weather is coming in. We got a new one from Dawn of Van Life there, box truck, building out her kitchen. You know, again, it's the endless build, right? Yeah, we do see some of these nomads that just seem like to take forever to get those vehicles built out. A new one from Line Screw. Line Screw 1, again, third video in so many days about you know who. Okay. And then he did a video on shrinkflation. You know how that... Now that one got half the views that the CRVL one did. You wonder why he talks about her so much. Shrinkflation, yeah, okay, so if they don't raise the prices on the stuff you buy at the store, they just shrink the package. Shrunken packages. Checked up on Rob lately, Little House Off the Grid, and his clickbait. Oh my goodness, I found her just laying there. Wow. The wife said no to living in a tiny house. Sorry, but it's over. My HATER finally got to me. The bank is taking it all. He messed up. Uh-oh. Fire. Lied to. Okay. Jeez. I'm not going to comment on that one. You can't use the well water. They're lying to us. He's P-I-S-S-E-D. She's Steve. Okay, grocery store. No, no. They vote. Oh, they actually voted him out. Man, oh man. The jerk said no, and their you know what? She wanted a fist fight. Oh my goodness. So over a parking space, and then he gets kicked. I don't know, man. Anyway, so the world ended. Oh, then we still got more videos. Okay, yeah, and then we get good old Camo. Okay. Rob, yeah, you know, he's just, I don't know, he's got a nice group of people to watch, but, you know, he needs better clickbait, I think, to do something, get more growth in that channel. What do you think? A new one from Foresty. Forest, kind of a housekeeping video, keeping all the different crazy stuff in his van there, what's going on with everything, you know, cooking and lights and wiring and tanks and everything else. So no mountain climbing in this one. Hey, what else can I, what else, oh, what else has Dave been watching? You know, I watch a lot of other videos besides Nomads. The Las Vegas Strip, 1972. This is really interesting. We see a lot of Nomads in Vegas. I've been to Vegas many times. I love it there. I love it. I wouldn't want to live there, but it's fun to visit. Anyway, what it looked like in 1972 with all the old cars. Simple flying. Which airports are the furthest from the terminal? The runways. The runways. You ever? I've landed at Orlando a couple times, and it's like a 25 minute ride once you land to get to the terminal. It's a pretty far away runway. Anyway, some airports. So yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. We got a new one from Diesel Ducey Elevator there. Diesel Ducey goes around and rides elevators all over the country. And he also does cleanliness inspections of hotel rooms and motel rooms. And this is the Comfort Inn, one of the many Comfort Inns probably in Pittsburgh. I presume there's probably more than one Comfort Inn in Pittsburgh. Regular cars guys up there, Roman and Regular, whatever their names are, an E39 BMW, yeah, with a very, very smooth transmission. Good, I always like that. That's my favorite car channel. Jeff Marshall there hangs out with this dude to check out some more. There's so many least used, almost abandoned, sometimes abandoned train stations in England. I just love that channel. It's just so great. Curious Droid there, Paul, his name is Paul. Really good video on how they got live video of the moon landing, the first Neil Armstrong stepping off the LEM back in 1969. How they actually got the video of that live and all the different crazy stuff with the cameras. What was it, Apollo 12, the next one? Apparently the cameras were so sensitive that if you aimed the camera at the sun for just a couple seconds, it would blow the camera out, you know, it would ruin it. And that happened on Apollo 12. They actually had a color camera, and it did its thing. This is a good video. Vice News, I'm not going to talk about this, but I just say it's a good video. I think a number of the Nomads we cover are in on this, and I'm not going to mention any names, but it's Vice News, really good video. Check it out. You know, you look at some of these Nomads Facebook pages and some of the political stuff they post, and you kind of wonder, huh? Dock 7 Austin's Dreamliner Central, another good video here, down through the Caucasus, the Don River, D-O-N River there, in a beautiful Soviet train. You know, he needs to get Bald and Bankrupt Ben there to ride with him on one of his train trips. I think that would be really, really cool. Untold Story of Todd Rundgren, always one of my favorite musicians there from Upper Darby, PA, near Philadelphia. Really good stuff. An interesting connection to the Aerosmith guy, whatever his name is, Steve Tyler. Anyway, and the Untold Story of Tammy Faye. Do you remember the PTL Club? They had a big compound there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Very interesting video. about what was going on with Jim and Tammy and her, eyelashes. I mean, she always had the mascara dripping, and how her life changed dramatically over the years, and how Jerry Falwell and Pat Robertson and all that stuff. Really good video here from Grunge. A couple airline channels I like. Sandspotter there from San Diego, riding around in a brand new airline called Breeze. Blanco Lirio. Some very good videos from him on a few recent airplane mishaps, and he is a pilot and he's flying over to Korea, and because of that huge bomb storm, remember they call it the big bomb storm that's dumping all the rain there in California, he has to divert his flight. Very interesting stuff. Always like Lucas, weekly dose of aviation. Very interesting thing where he shows a lot of clips of what's going on in aviation. And this was a plane that was on a truck that was being, I guess, scrapped, and somehow somebody didn't measure it right and it hits a bridge. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Traveler is a guy in Europe that does some really cool videos about what's going on in Europe. Anyway, there's an island on the between France and Spain there that flips every 6 months from one country to the other, back and forth constantly. Now, luckily, no one lives on the island. It's just an island in the middle of a river with a bunch of trees on it. But for half the year, it's in Spain, and the other half the year, it's in France. And according to Mr. Tim Traveler, that's like the only place in the world where something like that happens. Anyway. I drive I've always driven VWs. This is a very good video from Big Car, the many failed VW Beetle reboots. All the different, all the way up to the new Beetles, and then the Golf, the Rabbit Golf that I drive is actually, a reconstituted Beetle in one form or another. So really good stuff from Big Car. All right, that's some of the other stuff I've been watching. Thanks for watching. It is the 26th of October, 2021. Thanks for watching. I said that 3 or 4 times already, haven't I? Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Talk to you later. Vlog under.